Hey guys, I'm coming to you from Gyeongbokgung Palace today. It's Saturday, the first day of summer, the 22nd of June. And right over here to my left is the entrance to the palace. And what I would like to do is I'd like to head this way towards Samcheondong, walk along and show you some of the sights in Samcheondong, and maybe tell you a little bit about my decision to travel to India. Canada, and there was basically, like, right behind me here at Gyeongbokgung Square, massive demonstrations going on, and Billy and I were just wandering through, and I got asked to take a photo of a lady, and I obliged, and then Billy soon quickly caught on that it was part of some kind of political stunt where she had a bunch of video cameras and stuff, like filming me, photographing her as she was holding some kind of political slogan in her hand, which I wasn't really focused on trying to read, and my Korean reading is really slow and I don't understand very much. And so I was there taking photos of her holding this political banner, or this tiny, basically it was a tiny little sign that probably said something really revolutionary on it. And Billy was like, come on, let's just get out of here, you know, there's something fishy going on. I think I'm going to go straight. I think Samcheondong is that way. Gyeongbokgung Palace, which is basically that wall right there to my left, and basically everything to my right is Samcheondong, and beyond that is Bukchon Hanok Village and later Changdeokgung Palace. I want to talk about why I went to India back in 2015. I was leaving my previous job in South Korea. This was the first time I'd been living in South Korea, and that included initially a trip to Japan, and then I went essentially to Thailand for a month where I met my friend Beth, and then from there, from Thailand, we were there for about a month. From there I went to Cambodia. I was in Siem Reap for about 8 days or so. Then I went to Vietnam for about 10 days. Although to some degree my desire, I'm going to go back this way actually, I want to see if I can catch a little market that tends to open up over here. Traveling in Thailand was probably my first time really traveling as what felt like a backpacker, and I remember speaking to other travelers at the time, and they were telling me that India is one of the hardest places to travel. It's basically, it's like the place that you travel to once you feel that you're ready, and once you know that you can, once you know that you've done other challenging types of travel, then you're ready to get to India. And I recall at the time that my travels through, I'll just give you a little view of what's behind me, lots and lots of really cute little shops, cafes and so on. It was overwhelming for me being in Thailand for a month. For many reasons. There were so many things to get used to, and because Beth and I were traveling you know, 3 days here, 4 days there. We were up and all over Thailand. We went north, we went south to the islands. We went to Kanchanaburi, which is over on the west side. We went to Ayutthaya, which is dead center. We went to between constantly negotiating for prices, which seems like it shouldn't be such a big deal, but I remember at the time I had never ever bartered so heavily on anything. The weather itself, and goodness, it's not an easy place to actually record a video. The sidewalks are actually really, really narrow. So this is Samcheondong. Notice up there, all of that area up there is Bukchon Hanok village, to my understanding. All the way up there. Really is incredible that despite how narrow the streets of Samcheondong actually are, how many people actually manage to come down here, and even bicycles. So I'm on my way now to meet Danish and presumably a few other photographers, and we're going to essentially photograph at Gyeongbokgung Palace at night. There's some activities going on, and going to a really, really safe country is not necessarily half as appealing as going to a place that's exotic and full of challenges. And for me, that's what makes me feel alive, and there's nothing that really compares to that. I like to be around places that are going to challenge me and that are going to force me to adapt and are going to, you know, put those elements of stress on me, make me more aware of what it is that I enjoy and what is it that I need, so that I can begin to respond to my needs, and I recognize what's going on and why I feel stressed. What is it exactly that I need to do, and how can I respond to my mind and my body in such a way as to give myself time to heal, or time to fill my cup or invigorate myself. I came to Korea because for me it was just so incredibly foreign, like the cultural differences between the UK and Canada and Korea. Korea is just completely different. That is gorgeous, I love it.
What kind of animal?
Are you doing it with your GoPro?
Yeah.
I've never ever done a night viewing of Gyeongbokgung, so it's pretty cool. 감사합니다.
어서오세요. 신분증 제시해주세요.
Thank you. This is my ticket right here. It's 3,000 won. Huh? Oh my god! That's the lineup to get in. But what are we going to do about your battery?